Good afternoon. Now the following is a column chart showing the responses to the question is having to do assignments at the stress level, and as you can see, most respondents said sometimes, well, the overwhelming majority said sometimes and always, and only
7%.
an insignificant percentage said they never had to deal with stress when trying to beat an assignment deadline. This right here is a pie chart showing the responses of the respondents when asked whether or not they were stressed out because of deadlines. And as is evident from the pie chart, again, the overwhelming majority of people said that having to meet deadlines adds to the level of stress. And because the respondents said that having to meet deadlines and hand assignments up after the stress level, the next logical question to ask was, is university life stressful? Because those are all components of university life. And it went to further prove that university life is stressful, as again 80% of the respondents agree that university life is stressful. Alright, now we get into effects of stress on an individual. Stress can be categorized into 3 headings. First of all, you have physical stress, then you have emotional or psychological stress, and then behavioral stress. Now, physical stress on the body can be exhibited in the form of headaches, high blood pressure, coronary heart disease, back pain, sweaty palms, constipation, and diarrhea. As it relates to the psychological exhibition of stress on the body, what we found was the following: that a lot of people would worry or dwell on the situation. And one situation which caused most people to worry or dwell at university was poor performance in an exam. And some other psychological exhibitions of stress were anxiety, getting angry easily, a tendency to panic, and because of the poor performance of an exam, they're pressured into promising themselves or vowing to make amends on an upcoming exam. And as we said earlier, a lot of people put themselves under pressure to perform better if they perform poorly on a previous exam, and the bar graph shows how they feel if they perform poorly on an exam, and because they're under that stress to perform harder, to perform better, 57% of the respondents said they would indeed work harder, while the other minority, well, some of them said they would fret, dwell on it, and 3% say they won't bother. Effects of stress as exhibited on one's behavior. Now, an individual's behavior can be dictated by the stress level, and some of the problems they have will be relationship problems, consumption and abuse of alcohol and other drugs, social withdrawal in the sense that they withdraw from social groups and they have a tendency to become social hermits, periodic crying spells, over and undereating. And some people, because of stress, stress on their behavior, they speak to people, or some of them end up going to clubs to party. This cone chart shows the reaction of SU students and how they react in stressful situations. Again, the overwhelming majority said they would speak to someone, as was mentioned by the first group. A lot of university students speak to people, you still have like 11% panic. And again, you have alcohol consumption and parties. Well, those are filled in the choice other. They would do things like cry, free, and